Hello, welcome back to the Cuck Bois podcast. It's me, Johnny. We've got Alex, Dylan, and Jack here. Say hi.
Hello.
We hope all your Christmases or whatever you celebrate, you enjoyed it, or whatever you did. I don't know. This
I'm
is
so glad you didn't say the joke.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, it's instantly taken off. We're pre-recording this before Christmas, so we're not going to speak about that until next one, and we'll have some other stories as well for then. But today, we thought, well, a few months ago, being the cool dudes that we are, in October, we had a college, some college mates thought, let's get fucked.
Have a house party.
Yeah, a party, and we all went to it, and it's a bit fucked.
It was pretty epic.
So many things happened.
Yeah, like Dylan and Jack, do you guys want to start off since you
You were the first ones there, basically.
Yeah,
Sure.
and you
okay.
your party started with a nice trek.
So basically,
It was
we
a
all
little
with
trek.
Navy, right?
It all began on the night of I don't know the night. Yeah.
It
Anyway,
was.
Dylan,
Then
do you
it
wanna-
was.
Do you
We
wanna?
started off like we were with Lever, walked to his house, stayed in there for a bit, and then his dad drove us to.
Nah, you missed out on the part of we had to walk an hour and a half. Every 10 minutes he kept going, oh yeah, it's like 10 minutes away. And I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's only like 20 minutes away. An hour later.
It literally was like an hour and a half walk.
Should I say the name? Or should I
No.
No.
It was
N-Dog.
like N-Dog, yeah. We drove down to N-Dog's house. And then, so we get to. Should I say?
Oh my god, Dylan, you can't say the place. Don't.
Dylan,
Have you not seen the memo? Has
can-
everybody given the script?
No, I haven't seen the script.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I've just seen it.
yeah, it's hard to miss. It's
You
hard
didn't
to
even say
miss.
You didn't even say you went you said the exact place. You might as well have said the
Okay, we'll
address.
say the
No,
place,
we
yeah.
wwe just won't say. We'll just say we went to a party.
Right.
N-Dog's house.
Somewhere in
Just
the
say N-Dog's
UK.
house.
Yeah, somewhere in
Okay.
the-
We went to a party. Basically, for everyone not listening,
House party.
we kind of made a bit of a breakdown, and Dylan has missed like a whole
90% of it.
a whole Harry Potter novel in the Discord. So right, carry on, fucking hell.
Say what time did you actually get to the
Oh,
place?
we got there early, so we got there like maybe
Wait
I
there
don't know.
6 o'clock.
We got into the place. We got to like the town that she lived in at like an hour before.
Yeah,
and
'cause
we
just
were
sat
we were
outside
so
for,
bored.
Like an hour.
Really?
Yeah, we sat outside on this bench, and there was these really. Do you remember the weird girls in the window?
Oh yeah, that was kind of fucked.
What?
Yeah, that was so weird.
What?
We haven't really talked about this.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
need
think.
to be there tonight. No. Okay, so we sat on this bench, like in the like the town square, I guess, and we're just sitting there, and then Dylan or Jack just goes, "Well, I think there's two girls in that window," and we look over, and they're just like staring at us on the bench. Like, it was really creepy. And then they were just standing there in the window, like looking at us. They kept like running away every single time we looked over. And then I looked down on my phone to message like the group chat on Snapchat, ask where everyone was. And then they shout, they're like, "Nip slip! They just done nip slip!" I look up, I'm like I just miss it all. I'm just like, what? No. I'm honestly, I'm bamboozled, and I miss everything. And
Yeah, dead
was
ass.
there actually a nip slip?
Dead ass. I mean, it was pretty dark, so like, but I reckon it was. I was trying to like,
Trying to get a
you know, I
quick
was
one
just
in.
trying to process everything. I was like, what? And then,
You're trying to process it.
and then
You've never seen my voice.
It's just like scanning it, retinal scan.
I go over to
They're
Lever.
usually Black Hershey for me.
I go to Lever. I'm like, Lever, you seeing this? And it's like, yeah, I think they just like flashed. I was like, sick. I was like, honestly sick.
But they kept like running away from the window and then back out the window. So that's why I looked down at my phone, because
They've been
Yeah,
childish.
can be asked to just sit there and they're just really weird. They don't look young at all because I wouldn't be telling this story if they did. But yeah, no, I don't know. They look like our age, and it was so weird. Honestly, it was so weird. It freaked us out. Anyway, we called straight after that, and we're like, "Can we come to yours, please?" We're like, "Can we come to yours early?" And she was like, "Fine." So we walk in, sit down on the sofa. These kids crack open a beer. He cracked open a crate of fucking 4, 2 for himself, 1 for Dylan, and 1 for Cryos Gaming.
I love that.
I think we need to give a quick backstory. This kid looks a bit like Cryos.
He looks a bit like Cryos. He's
funny.
sick though.
Yeah. He knows who he
He's a
is.
sick kid. Yeah, he knows who he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh my god. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just sat here. I'm sat for an hour waiting for Johnny and Alex to arrive. Just on the sofa with no alcohol.
And shit's
Dylan
been
and Jack.
happening.
Dylan
I've
and
been
Jack
through
is
some
somehow
shit
like.
that day.
Yeah, Dylan and Jack is somehow like absolutely dead already
Oh
from
my
like a
God.
beer, and I'm
Oh
just like
my
sitting here
God.
like, well, okay, you weren't dead, but you weren't.
The only alcohol at the party.
There was like some really shitty wine as well.
So yeah, Dylan's not like he's a little bit tipsy at this point, a little bit tipsy.
It was
And
fucking
then-
hilarious.
Yeah, and then so Lever was and yeah, so Dylan was fine, and Lever was just absolutely dead. And it was I don't well Dylan wasn't fine, he was tipsy, but you know. So then these 2 kids arrive, and this is where Alex's story comes
Well,
in.
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
a few hours before, cut to.
Yeah, an hour later. Yeah, an hour later.
Yeah, and now cut back another 24 hours. So, that week, I went to Portugal in the middle of a term. I go off on holiday without basically telling anyone but these guys. And I'm there, and I get a phone call from my tutor saying, "Oh, will you be able to come in to college?" I was like, and I was laid on the sofa watching some fucking news show in Portuguese. Whilst here's the key fact to this entire part of my story. Whilst eating cereal,
All right. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to put on the voice. I'm like, shit, what the fuck do I do? So I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm not feeling too good. And she believed me. And I'm there eating my cereal. I'm like, damn, this cereal is really nice. It was I think it's called Crave, like the chocolate kind of one.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And I was eating this shit. I was eating. I had like 5 bowls, right? But that night, I feel a bit dodgy. I'm like, not feeling too good. So I go to the bathroom. I sort my shit out, literally. And then I'm like, all right, I feel better now. I fall asleep. I wake up at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm giving birth. Like, I literally had stomach cramps for about an hour until I actually went to the toilet. I went to the toilet. I honestly.
Oh, I hate that having stomach cramps before you actually like
Bro.
anything happens. It's the
Bro.
worst.
It was like fucking Krakatoa. It just erupted.
Oh my god.
I died on that toilet. I swear, like my intestines died.
A part of you died.
Like my intestines must have been part of that shit.
Jesus Christ.
It was disgusting. And then I started like feeling really lightheaded. I'm somewhat done with this shit. And then I you know, like that dramatic moment in a film, the main character washes his face and then stands in front of the mirror, just contemplating
What,
life.
like two arms resting on the
Yeah.
on the sink.
on the
Yeah.
sink. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
basically doing that because I just felt really weak and I needed to lean on something. Next thing I know, I wake up on the floor with my head sideways and I'm about to vomit. That's the next thing that I know. I don't know how long I was out for. All of a sudden, my mouth, you know, like how in like cartoons and shit they show how people throw up and it's just like basically fucking tsunamis coming out of their mouth. Yeah, my mouth literally just erupted. Like it was like chunks and everything, like my entire dinner, breakfast, all the cereal that I had. Oh yeah,
That sounds quite delicious.
that milk I smelt it, and you know, milk usually just has that like off smell. Like it's just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's milk.
I hate the smell of milk.
It's not pleasant, but it tastes nice. But
Yeah.
like, I pour it out to see what it is into this thing like a bit. I'm like, it's milk. I'll just fucking, I'll take a sip out of it. I'm like, tastes perfectly fucking fine. So I have 5 bowls of cereal. Yeah, that was the day I actually came back. No, the next day I came back. That day, my mum was saying like, oh, you should come outside when you feel better. You should just come. You should just come. You should just come. I shut myself on the balcony as well. I'm not embarrassed about saying that. I had food poisoning.
Oh my
It
god.
felt like a fart. I followed through. It happens when you have food poisoning. It just does. Right?
Jesus Christ.
It's like I had fucking, what's it called? MS. Um, so that happened. My mum was like, come out, come out. I'm like, all right, fine. Before the flight actually to Portugal, I was like, some shit's gonna fucking happen on this holiday.
Oh,
And it's
sorry.
not gonna be nice.
Sorry, I thought I would just say at this point, because you didn't know about the party, because we literally organised it like
2 days before.
5 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
like 5 days
party.
before.
No, I know that. I know she was gonna have a party, but I didn't know when. I was like, you better not fucking do this when I'm in Portugal.
Yeah.
Better not fucking do this, and she did. But here's the toasty part. I'm on this beach, and I get a message from these guys, and they're like, Alex, she was asking for a sick note. I'm like, fuck. Shit, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. My mum's like in the fucking sea, drowning. I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do? I'm like, I have to get a flight home. Like, I have no choice. Right, so I'm like, right, so I'm gonna buy this flight. My mum like transfers over the money for me. Gives me some money for survival as well for
Survival.
and walk into the plane, get through everything, security, get on it swimmingly. I'm on the runway off the airport. I'm listening to the Misfits podcast.
Quick plug.
Link
I'm
in
listening to
description.
that, and all of a sudden, I get a text message from my mum. I take out my phone, I check it. It says, you know what would be helpful? Say what? If you took the keys.
Ooh, yikes.
At this point, I'm
Shit.
like, shit. I phone her, I'm like, what the fuck am I meant to do now then? So, you're just gonna have to break in. I'm like, honestly, yeah, sick, dope. And then I'm there, and because she parks out a bit out, so I'm there, and I'm just looking on the floor. I'm like, that's a pretty stone. Pick it up, put it in my pocket. Walk into my back garden. That's a nice little stone. Pick it up, put it in my pocket. I have to get to this window, climb onto my bins, which then I have to climb onto a wooden shed. It's 10 years old.
And this is little Thicky we're on about.
Yeah. And I quickly get onto the brick part of the sheds, like the brick sheds that we have. And I'm stood there for about 15 minutes. I'm like, I'm really scared to do this. I've never done anything like this. I'm really fucking scared. So I throw the first stone, it just bounces back at me. I'm like, okay, sick. So then I'm gonna have to yeet this harder. So I'm like looking around, no one's outside. I fucking throw it. It goes through the first pane of glass and comes back. I'm like, that's not what was meant to happen. So then I get the second stone and I throw it, and it like clips the first pane and it breaks the second pane. I'm like, okay, so now I can actually open the window. I get my hand through. I think there was actually a rag on the brick shed, so I literally just rubbed my hand in that rag. I felt like fucking Lara Croft there, buddy. I put my hand through. I started picking out the really big shards on the side, really carefully so I don't cut myself. So I start going through, and at first I'm like, okay, so I'm making it. Oh shit, nope, can't make it. Reverse back. Oh shit, took about 5% of my skin off my arm, right? That's fine. Just pull it off and tie the rag around it. So they're like, I'm kind of stuck here. If I move to the left, I get a fat shard to the side. If I move to the right, I get a fat shard in the back. If I move forward, I get a fat shard in the ass. I call 999. Obviously, operator comes on. What service would you like? I'm fire an emergency. I love this part. The guy's like, so what's the emergency? I'm like, right. So, long story short, I tried to break into my own house. So I'm just sat there on my windowsill, doggy style, just waiting there, and all of a sudden I hear the truck come up, and then they walk, and then they're like, "Oh, fire an emergency!" Like walking to park on. Yeah, I'm up here, lads. I'm up here, and one of them is like, to another one, they're like, "Oh, do you want a ladder to climb up there?" He's like, "No, fuck that. Ladders for pussies." I clean up the glass, and I literally put towels over my window. I wasn't home for a solid 15 hours. I had a shuttered window and I had towels over it.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
I went to go and pick up Alex because at the time I couldn't drive, so I thought I'll go and pick up Alex on the way. I thought, why not? And he gets into the car, and it's me and my dad, and he gets into the car and he goes, "Oh, Johnny, I've got a story to tell you."
I was like, I got a story to tell you, but not in the.
Yeah, like not in front of my dad, and we're going to.
Johnny that calls me a communist.
Yeah, we're going past.
Basically, he calls me part of the special.
We went past a RAF base, and my dad says, "Oh, that's where you're from, Alex, isn't it?" And it's just like, "Yeah, kept in captive." And I'm like, "Oh, you do know he's Polish?" And he went, "Yeah, close enough." I was like, "Oh my god." This is like the second time he's ever met him as well.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my Jesus Christ!"
So funny.
But yeah, we got there, and we got out the car. First thing Alex says was, "Oh, Johnny, look at this!" Lifts up his arm, and thinking, "Oh fuck, he's gonna cut himself or whatever." I thought I was gonna see some like cut for Zane marks. But no, it's just like I'm going, "Oh, what's that?" He goes, "Yeah, I had to break into my own house." I was like, "Oh shit." And then we stroll in, and Jack's like there waiting for us. Like,
oh yeah,
I just walk outside because I literally hear the car. I literally sprint outside. I'm so fucking glad you guys are here. I'm so glad. I've literally had no alcohol for an hour. I'm so bored. Please.
And literally, we walk up there, and we're at the front door, and Johnny's like, "I'm not fucking knocking, you not coming." I'm like, "All right." So I literally like slam on the door, or like I can't remember. I think it was like a. And then all of a sudden, we just see Jack walk around the corner from the back, and he's like,
nearly instantly.
Yeah, I'm so fucking glad you guys are here.
Ender pearls down the corridor.
he just asks for a fucking TPA. And Jack's like, I'm so fucking glad you guys are here. It's been so fucking. We get there. First of all, I'm really bad at fucking public situations. So I walk into the living room. And I see who I've never spoken to.
Whoa. No.
I see.
They weren't here at this point either. They weren't here at this point.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't. No.
They weren't here at this point.
They got here afterwards.
Yeah. They got here like...
Don't you mean Mary?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good old Mary, mate. Well, okay, no, we'll basically...
Mary and a little lamb.
I'll take
Mary and Anna, yeah.
Okay. Wait. Can I just alliterate? There was no alcohol at this party. Basically, there was no... Right, I walked in and I look around and I'm like, there's no alcohol. How are these idiots drunk?
He was
I'm not drunk, by the way.
Jack hasn't even touched a bottle. And there's the beer and I'm like, "Oh, is that it?" And they're like, yeah. So I go down, there's a shop down the corner, yeah. And... go down there, and it's just like, "Oh yeah, just buy this, and this." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable."
No, by the way, when we're walking down, I'm 100% sure that Dylan was doing Fortnite dance moves.
Yeah, on
the way down.
Yeah.
I was very drunk.
That is extremely gay. I'm not off my
And
also, those drinks, me and Jack were like, "All right, so we've got 2 crates of Copperberg. We'll just split them in 1.5."
Yeah.
We were like, "Yeah, okay." Halfway through the fucking party, all of them are gone because Dylan drank all of them and knocked half of them on the fucking.
And was off his tears. But yeah,
I genuinely I was trying not to spill it, and then
I turned it upside down.
I was like, okay, I'm not. I was like, I'm not gonna spill this, and then I spilled it. Like instantaneously, I thought, okay, let me not spill this. Spilled.
And the cashier goes, that'll be £96. What?
Wait, it was 96.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Jesus Christ. I thought
No,
And-
it was 70, and it was.
Oh yeah, it was 70 quid, and then
Serious.
I spent 20 quid before we got there because I knew there would be no alcohol.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
But 90 quid altogether. She said, I was like, oh my fuck, that's a stab in the wallet. To be fair, some people gave me money, but only enough to cover half of it. But I took all the alcohol home with me
Yeah, you did.
at the
Yeah.
end. But still, I was like, what the like? Who goes to a party and only
With no alcohol.
only brings a crate of alcohol, like a crate of
Well,
full
the
beer?
person that was hosting the party didn't have any alcohol at all.
Yeah,
So we were just like, I was just a bit confused what was going on. So we were expected to go get it. So we
Yeah.
went and got it. Johnny got it all, and then we came back to
Oh
the
my
party.
God, we had-
and literally it was like feeding ground, like Jurassic Park. With all
We
the
had-
they ran towards us.
we had a bag each. I had 2 bags. Someone else had 2 bags, and then the other 2 had 1 bag each.
I carried a bag. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were digging into our fucking fingers because it was just spirits. It was bottles of spirits in bottles of cider. Like there was no in between. So we got back and cut a long story short. People started to turn up. Like a few extra people started to turn up.
Look, okay, so yeah,
and there's a
let's-
demigod ascended on us.
This guy
He
we
ascended.
call a demigod because he generally believes he's a demigod. Literally, he
Fluid.
appears at the party with these 2 girls that we also know. We're just like, oh, cool. These girls are pretty chill. Like they're cool. This guy's not chill. This guy's a fucking lunatic, to say the
Oh,
least.
right. So he's
so
there.
he almost like 5 seconds. Sorry, Johnny. I'm just gonna say almost
Yeah.
5 seconds party. He's like, oh, it's so hot in here. What's everyone doing? And he just takes off his shirt, and he doesn't put the shirt on the entire night. The rest of the night.
He don't put it on in the
remember
morning,
him-
does he?
Like
No,
I don't remember him wearing anything like.
he didn't.
Shirtless.
He was shirtless the
I
entire.
remember just seeing him shirtless the entire.
He went
time.
outside,
He
and
didn't-
it was cold. It
didn't-
was a cold. It was
Yeah,
a cold night.
it was October.
Oh yeah.
But he's acting like a child. I'm drinking. I'm popping a couple of dad jokes.
Yeah, this is when me and Johnny start like getting into drinks. Like this is what we.
yeah,
start
we're
drinking
like
a bit.
we're chugging, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh, who wants to do a shot? And I just wanted to go away, so I was like, oh yeah, pass it here, do it. Tastes like water, fine, whatever. Fuck off. A few minutes later, he comes back in and goes, oh, who wants to do another shot? And
No shot, guys.
and Lever goes, oh yeah, me, and he sips it, tiniest sip, and he goes, no, that's no. So I think, oh, he's just probably flavoured water or whatever. I didn't know. He was a lightweight, so I thought, whatever. So I downed it, and I was like, no, like that, instantly sick. I opened the doors, and I was
Sprinted
instantly,
to the back
yeah,
door, yeah, into the garden.
instantly sick. And then the scariest thing, like one of the scariest things happened. My vision just started to go. Like it generally just started to go black. And I thought, fuck. I need to stay exactly where I am and know where I am. As my vision was going, I was like, I was drunk as well.
Fucking Matt Murdock over there.
Yeah, I was like, I was trying to think, right, okay, what could this be? Like, he's spiked my drink. But then, no, but you think that, wouldn't you? If you were going
you would think
blind,
that if something like that happens.
like you don't
Yeah.
just go blind. And I went blind for a solid maybe 40 seconds. Like one of you who came out and asked if I was okay, and I went, no, I'm blind.
I think it was
It was one of you
us,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think it might have been me.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was. And you were like, what? I was like, yeah, I can't. And then it started to come back. And for some reason, these people who we barely spoke to said that I'm an aggressive drunk.
Yeah.
And that,
Yeah.
that
Actually, it was Lever that was.
yeah,
telling.
yeah. And that told the person who party it was. And I was like, I'm not an aggressive
They
drunk.
blamed it on me.
Yeah. I said I'm not an aggressive drunk. And she was like, okay, good. I was just like, she said, as long as you don't do anything. I was like, I promise you I won't do anything. And that I made the biggest mistake there because I'm not aggressive when I'm drunk. Let's just clear things up. I'm not aggressive. I'm retarded. Yeah, sure. But aggressive, no. And if I hadn't said that to the person's party it was, I would have knocked him out in one. Like I had
So
the
pissed you said that.
yeah, no, so am I, because
I thought you were gonna hit him. I genuinely
well,
thought
I
you
was
were.
about to, like I genuinely was, because he was pissing everyone off, and later, like in the oh my god, when yeah, so I go like to him, and I go, what the fuck is that? And he goes, oh, it's cooking oil. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
That's hilarious. I can't believe that.
It's
It's,
like-
not hilarious, but it's
yeah,
also...
it's
I remember thinking, like, what an actual dick. Like, why would you give some?
Yeah.
I didn't register it in my brain. I was like, what? I just couldn't register this.
it doesn't make any sense. Like,
It's actually dangerous. This is.
yeah.
Jenny, I thought you were gonna like smack him.
I was waiting for it to
I
happen.
don't-
I was kind of like waiting for it. Not.
Well, I missed the opportunity.
I had popcorn and everything ready.
The problem is that I said to the person who was hosting, I said I'm not gonna hit anyone, and I just kept to my word. Like if I didn't, then
At least you kept your word.
Yeah, like-
to be fair, it's good that you
Yeah.
kept your word.
yeah, he don't really speak to me for the rest of the party. I kind of just tell him to fuck off each time he comes over. He tried to speak to these. He carpooled with two lasses, didn't he? That Anna and Mary.
Yeah, these two girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, I'm just gonna.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
I'm just gonna say these two girls also started to get very, very drunk as well.
They were
Dylan-
drunk when they arrived.
Like
'Cause-
Dylan and Leif are drunk.
Really?
Like, I think they maybe had prees.
They
but,
did, yeah,
yeah.
because they had vodka in their McDonald's cup.
Honestly,
they did.
sick. Okay,
I wish I did.
but yeah, no, so do I. But yeah, it was just they were just bad at this point, and yeah, so Dylan, the absolute
Yikes.
pussy destroyer 101, starts making moves on one of these girls, and
Anna.
so does our other friend.
Yeah, Lever starts on Mary and Dylan starts on Anna.
Yeah. And it's like these were just like this was just getting started off. Then fucking Mr. Cooking Oil, fucking the demigod himself comes along, and when Johnny's just trying to talk to one of these girls and stuff like that, he starts what happened, Johnny? Because this is kind of where I kind of
Right. That Anna was trying to talk to me. She was like saying hi, Johnny, all this stuff, all that stuff. I was like, hey, I'm just trying to talk. And then she starts like talking to other people. I think, oh, okay, fair enough, whatever. So I come and sit with Alex, and we just start taking the piss out of everyone on the sofa. And she's like, oh, where's Johnny? Where doesn't she, Alex? She goes, where's Johnny? Where's Johnny? And I'm like, I'm here. And the demigod, the absolute Mr. Muscle himself. I should bang and go. Fucking hell. He was trying to.
just got that. Sorry.
He was trying to block her, like in a corner. She was in a corner, and the table's up against the wall. He's like trying to block her, and she's like trying to dodge like around him, like she's playing basketball. Like she's trying to look around, see who's there. He's like, oh, Johnny, where are you? And he goes, oh, so he goes along something lines of, oh, you don't need him, whatever, like that. You just need me.
Yeah.
And she literally just goes, fuck off, and pushes him into the table. And me and Alex piss ourselves. And
We
we,
gotta wait until we get
he
big.
just like walked off somewhere, didn't he? After that,
yeah, he walked off. And Anna, he fucked off after that. And Anna started to come over to us, didn't she?
Yeah.
And then we just
So
started.
This is where
And-
Dylan slid in.
And he had he brought really shit music.
Oh my god.
What did he say?
it
What did
was
he say?
awful.
What did he say? And
It
then
was
Alex,
like,
you shut him down.
No, he said the
I was
party
sad.
was lame before I came.
Yeah, he said that, right? And then he came to me, right? He came to me. I'm just sat there, having a, just chilling because I'm not the kind of like I'm not the party type, but I like to
Yet.
drink in a public space essentially. So I'm just chilling there, and he just walks up to me like drunk as fuck, and he's like, "Oh, no, Alex, mate, listen, you've got a life to live, and you shouldn't be wasting your time sat here. You should be getting up and partying with Dante." I'm just sat there, just nodding on to him, and just I think no, he's just like basically trying to give me an inspiration talk, and he's like, "You've got a life to live, man. You got look at all these people haven't joined us. Come on, just join us. Like, tell me if I wasn't here, this party would be shit." I would be like, "No, it was shit when you came."
His music was absolutely awful. Anyway,
Like I basically just told him to fuck off. He just, and then Jack just looks at me at that point.
yeah, I also was upstairs. I went upstairs. So when this whole fiasco was going off, when he like getting like I guess aggressive and harassing girls, like
He
I was
pushed-
upstairs. So I went upstairs with the host of the party. That sounds so wrong. And at the time, her soon-to-be boyfriend, who I was like good friends with. So yeah. Good old Christ and N Dog. So I went upstairs into their room. We were just like chilling, listening to music, comparing music, listening to some songs that I liked and stuff like that. And
I'm
we're just
pissed I wasn't
chilling
invited.
mostly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dylan was up there.
Yeah, but
at
no,
one point.
the demigod himself, when they were playing beer pong, he was pushing Anna onto the table.
Yeah, see, I
Yeah.
wasn't there for that.
He proper.
I
But
don't-
I was watching. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
We
So
told
Alex
him.
doesn't. Yeah, Alex didn't really get very drunk. You barely drunk, did you?
I had
Alex?
about 4 drinks, 4
Yeah.
cockerbergs.
Yeah.
4 cockerbergs, yeah.
You went to a different party to us, man.
And then like one of those like cheap strongbows.
Me and Dylan, we go outside. We do some shenanigans. We come back in. There's some stuff going on. So this whole demigod thing is continuing just to be an absolute twat about things. And then I'd say maybe another like 20 minutes into the night, me and Johnny we decided to sit down in the back doors and
It was hot.
we
It was
find
hot.
we find this little cuddly wolf on the floor.
I forgot
Um,
about the wolf.
Yeah, this is
no.
what we're on about.
The
Rob
young
Stark.
wolf.
Yeah, so me and Johnny, we are very big Game of Thrones nerds, right?
Yeah.
So we find this thing on the and if you know anything about Rob Stark in Game of Thrones, Johnny just shouts, Rob Stark's been through enough! Leave him alone! And I'm trying to like grab the teddy.
Wait, isn't
I
this in
thought-
season 1?
No.
No.
I'm thinking about the wolf. Rest in peace.
The young wolf.
No, but like the Stark symbol is a wolf.
Yeah.
So that.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
So we were just like, for some reason, imagining that this wolf was Rob Stark for some reason, and we were just like, he just kept grabbing it, and he wouldn't let me touch the wolf, the teddy bear wolf at all. I kept trying to grab it. He was like, he's been through enough, and he hid him, and Johnny hid him behind the sofa, and he was just like, long live the king.
King of the North. That's
Yeah,
what I
he
was
was like-
saying.
He like hid him behind the sofa from me. I was just like, this kid's fucked. I'm leaving. And then I get up to go outside, and I just see Dylan and Anna on the floor just rolling
Whoa.
around back and forth.
Really?
I just like not like they weren't like on doing any of that.
No, they
shit.
had all the
So, like,
clothes on.
They were
Yeah,
yeah,
I
they were
know.
next. No, they were like next to each other.
Oh,
rolling
when
outside.
I went out, Dylan, you were on top.
No, I don't mean that anyone was like that. I meant like they
Oh.
were literally rolling around next to each other. They looked like they're
right.
having fits. I just slowly stepped back, slowly closed the door, and just walked off. I was just like, I don't know what I've just seen, but I'm going. I'm out. So yeah, anyone wanna?
Me and Johnny walked out. Like we was like, oh, should we go on a walk? No, it was me and Jack. Me and Jack walked out.
And it
And
instantly
we was
turned
like,
around.
should we go on a walk? And we
Oh,
walked
yeah.
like 5 feet away from the house, and we're both like pretty decently dressed as well. And we're like, it's fucking freezing. Should we
Yeah,
go
well,
back?
let's just go
Yeah,
back.
we was waiting on Johnny and Dylan, and it was like, yeah, let's just go back.
We
Fuck this
lost.
shit.
You two got lost. Like it. I don't know what happened to you.
I was
two.
doing something very dangerous.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was I got so drunk, and this other person got drunk. Anna got drunk.
Anna.
Yeah.
But we're making up names because
Yeah, we want to protect people, but we want to tell the story because it's funny. We
It's
we were
hilarious.
both absolutely off our tits, and she goes, "Oh, where's Mary?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just don't know." Like, and she's just like, "Oh, take me to Mary." It's just like,
Didn't
"Alright,
you
Anna."
get on your back?
And yeah, and then she leaped on my
Oh,
back
yeah.
like a piggyback, and I thought, okay, cool, epic. And she's like, He goes, "Oh, Mary's upstairs. Mary's upstairs." So I think it's a good fucking idea. I can't even walk straight by myself to
Let alone with someone else
to
drunk on the bike.
carry a drunk carry a drunk girl up
She's also a lightweight.
up flight of stairs, and I thought like as I was doing it, I was like, yeah, this is normal, and I go up and I put her down, and I think if I'd fallen back then, that would be lights out. That'd be it. That'd
The
have
best
been
part
over.
is you'd never met this girl before.
No,
as well.
no, this is the first time meeting this person. This was the first time actually interacting with a lot of these people, even though we go to college with them. We were in a different group in the first year, so we never really saw these guys. We talked rarely, but they we didn't really mix that well in the first year. But so this going back to this main story.
Oh no, Johnny's dancing. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
searched kids on a Saturday night. How can we forget about that?
Oh my god, the best quote of the night. So
I was dancing
Am
and
I-
as a joke. As a joke, we're probably gonna get banned for it. But I was like, had my hands down and I was like, basically leaning over and moving my hands as if I was doing the robot, but it was just like a side to side robot kind of thing. And this music goes, and I'm just like, I touch kids on a Saturday night.
and the music just goes
And
dead silent, and everyone's just
it
staring
goes
at
dead
Alex.
silent, and I'm just there like, thank God no one heard that. Am I right?
And then everyone just starts pissing themselves. But I'm just staring at Alex. Like, I actually don't know how to react. I'm just like, yeah, it's cool. And then we just carry on dancing, and Johnny just starts like doing his fucking iDub stance moves in the background.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
With the goggles.
oh yeah,
With
I
the
had
goggles
some
on, oh
steampunk
my
goggles on. I had some steampunk goggles on and just dancing. But the thing is, no one was really dancing. And then this Anna girl, when she's drunk, I've been out with her a few times. So has Jack.
Yeah.
When she's drunk,
Not like that. We've been out, nights out.
drinking. She had I don't know how to say it, but liability comes to that's the first word which comes to my head.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's honestly.
So she wanted to dance, and no one was dancing. So I thought, I'll pop out some of these epic dad moves. So I started.
They were literally the biggest dad moves. I love it.
But honestly, I don't know how.
In the notes here, I've just got talk about trash music. Though Johnny's dance moves were top quality.
And oh my god, people just started just joining in after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up joining in and I started chugging down that
Don't forget about Dylan's. So when Dylan gets drunk, he turns American.
Oh yeah.
So Dylan turns to us. He's like, "Guys, why aren't you dancing?
Why
Guys,
are you
dance.
dancing,
Why aren't you
bro?
dancing?"
Why
And we're
are
just
you
like,
dancing?
"Dylan, you good? Like, what?
Yeah, come on.
Come dance."
I thought I was in America, right?
Watch this Boys in the Hood.
It was a crazy
once.
night, guys.
I literally watched Boys Do It that day.
Pop some fools, smoke some fools.
It was weird because then everyone started dancing. Then Alex did his coming out as a paedophile dance. But it's like the thing is, we're trying to explain it the best we can in the most linear way possible. But because
so much shit happened.
yeah, so much shit happened, and it's all over the place because most of us, or practically all of us, were either absent or drunk for bits, so we don't really know where to fit stuff in. So it's all over the place.
So I've just remembered another part as well.
Oh no, what?
So it kind of ties into this part. So I was gonna say, after all of this shit goes down, me and Alex are chilling on the sofa. I can't go into details on this stuff, but I just whip some earphones out. I'm not even joking. I literally, because the music was trash. I put some earphones in. I have this song that I listen to, and I just listen to that. And I was just chilling. I took him out, put him back in my bag, and then sat down with Alex. We started on our phones for 5 minutes. Literally didn't talk. And then I go, "It's pretty shit, isn't it?" Alex, he's just like, "Yeah." And then Laver walks in. And he's dressed as a fucking transvestite.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what I just remembered. He's dressed in all of Nancy's clothes, and he looked like a transvestite. Like, nothing against him, but
He pisses me off so much.
He was just dressed like that, and I was just like, I honestly don't know what's going on. I can't, I just don't. And then he somehow got off with one of these girls that went to the party. Sorry, and he goes upstairs in the toilet. No one knows truly what happened, but that we know that it wasn't taken very far from her opinion.
Yeah.
I can't say that. But yeah, they were in the toilet, and yeah, he comes out and he starts shouting to the host of the party that he touched her dick.
Oh yeah.
Right, boys.
Sorry about this, other friend. that
Yeah,
we're
sorry,
talking
no.
about. We're really sorry, but
Yikes.
you know, it's
It's an
As for the
epic
banter.
royale for Labour.
you'll look at this later in life and think, what victory
His
royale?
achieved Moksha.
He's achieved peak evolution. But then when they came back down, we liberated the phone that's connected to the speaker.
Oh my god.
And
Liberate.
yeah, we did though. And I just I have this playlist, right? And people just add to it. It just keeps getting added, doesn't it? Like everyone just adds to it. So it's got songs from because we were talking about this in the car, weren't we, Jack? It's like practically got every person's kind of song on there, nearly. I'd say.
Yeah.
But we got the music, and we were down what for 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We were there. We were listening to some good bangers for quite a while.
Personally, I don't remember this part much because
I
I
remember.
took a nail that night. Yeah, I took a nail that night. I did not get the
Yeah, you
victory
took a
royale. I was outside,
I
curled
just-
up in a ball, and
Oh yeah,
spewing
yeah.
everywhere.
But I like
That was
it starts like
hilarious.
the night starts calming down. Some people go home, and some people start going to bed and that. And I'm like, oh, where's Jack? Where's Jack? And I'm sleeping on the floor in a sleeping bag near the doors, so I can see outside the patio doors.
Shout out to Alex who looked after
Yeah,
night when I was spewing up.
I-
Love you,
I
Alex.
wanted to go to sleep. At one point I was, fuck this, die outside.
and
And I went to sleep, and then I heard Johnny walk. Thank fuck for that.
yeah, so I go in and I see Jack outside. I get into my sleeping bag, and then I'm like, oh, where's Jack? So I look outside and he's there, and I go outside. Jack, do you want to come in? No response. He's not moving. I thought this kid's dead.
I honestly thought I was.
It was
I
freezing
blacked out,
cold. He had
so
a t-shirt.
I remember just seeing flashes a bit. So I remember like it was just like me dancing to them, me spew everyone on the floor, me just chilling looking at it, me curled up in a ball, dead. Me then spewing again, then me later in the night moving one of the people off the sofa and nicking it for myself.
No,
But yeah,
you-
who rescues me then?
In the end, I did.
it was Johnny in the end.
Thank you, Johnny.
Because I was so tired, I had to sleep.
Jack, you genuinely look like Casper.
Yeah, you were so white. Your skin as well was like you
went
had
really
goosebumps.
hard.
You had goosebumps as well. So you know when you before
Well, I
you
was sitting in the freezing cold.
yeah, you know when you put chicken into the oven just before, you kind of looked a bit like that. that's the thing that popped into my head. That was the first thing that popped into my head. That you looked like an uncooked chicken.
But the thing is, you remember this as like a 5-minute thing, don't you?
Yeah, this literally for me
This
was
lasted for
about
about 45 minutes.
Yeah, hour nearly.
And me and Johnny, we went for a walk for like
Yeah.
an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the walk that me and Jack were like, fuck, this is too cool.
And
We
then
sat
they
on that
finally-
bench.
We sat on that bench for like an hour.
What did you do?
Nothing.
were just
look.
talking.
Yeah, we were just talking.
just-
Did you even
Sing and
speak to
talk.
each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why wouldn't I speak to Dylan, eh?
No, I just
Yeah,
thought that you were so
Jack.
drunk that you just go sit there and just not talk.
Yeah, fair
And then
enough.
an
good
hour
point.
later just return.
No, I mean, how long were we out there? An hour, Dylan.
Like,
We were
a
talking.
solid hour.
We were talking the entire time, like non-stop.
That's hilarious.
And then we went back, and I was just like, "Oh no, it's this way." And Dylan's like, "No, it's this way." I was like, "Okay, we'll find the house first. Whoever goes the right way." So I carried on walking and missed the house. I was like, "Okay, he was right. Fair enough." And I kind of stumble back in,
Yeah.
and then see Jack, and
I think I was dead on the sofa. I remember getting up off the sofa and then running back out and then again and then coming back to the sofa.
yeah,
Like there was one point when I was doing it myself, but then after that I think I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna survive. I'm just gonna sleep outside. Luckily someone dragged me in, and then I remember
dragged
waking
you
up again. Everyone was asleep. Jack was fuck's sake.
The
Everyone was
fucking
asleep.
alarm.
Oh my god, yeah,
Wait,
everyone was
wait, wait.
asleep. Laver was just like laying there on the fucking sofa. I grabbed his legs, like shoved them off, and then jumped onto the fucking thing and just went to sleep on that sofa.
Did you
I literally I put a hoodie over my head and I went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I died.
He was like, the settee that I fell asleep on. Oh yeah, I'm sleeping on that settee. I'm sleeping. No,
It's like,
bitch.
okay, mate, sure.
No, bitch.
I remember yoinking Aubrey's sleeping bag.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Like, I was
No,
just
no,
like,
no, no,
said
no,
his
no, no, no. You remember?
I had nothing. I was,
No,
The
Dylan.
demigods.
Yeah, you remember
Say
yoinking
that
the
again.
demigod. Say it again.
oh yeah, the demigod.
Yeah,
I
say,
remember
yeah.
I took
Honestly.
I took the demigod's sleeping bag because I was freezing. I was like, fuck it, I'm
The
taking
fuck-
it. I'm
The
taking
fucking
sleeping
sink
I
was
didn't know
green
this.
as
Yeah,
Oh yeah, by the way, he was sick in a sink. Oh,
Yeah.
like the sink was like
it made.
almost to top. Apparently.
Right. So we woke up in the morning to a fucking alarm at 6:30.
Whose
I
alarm
honestly-
was that?
It was
Demigods.
because he had to get up for work, and we asked what work he did, and he went live.
Live.
How sad can you get?
Oh,
And then I think I just went, "It's fuck's sake!" Like really quite loud, like.
Yeah, you just
Yes,
yeah, we were just. Oh my
you
god.
said it really loud.
I wanted to throw that phone out the window because you guys were. I actually didn't hear it, but all I heard was, Alex, turn off the fucking alarm.
Yeah, well, we thought it was
Like, what the
yours.
fuck
I genuinely thought it was yours, Alex.
Yeah.
I look at it, I just fucking. I honestly.
At
wanted
least
to
he was
throw
up bright and early for his job at life.
Yeah.
Got his job at
And then, so we're all woken up. It's like we're all kind of sobering up, and Laver has the biggest grin on his face, and we're like, "Oh, what's up?
Yeah,
what's
from-
up?"
yeah.
So we don't know any of this happened until like the morning.
We know that they
No,
were like.
Well, we
yeah.
know they got.
Had, like, a
We know
glimpse.
they.
We
We
didn't-
know
we got
Mary and
close.
Laver got like close, yeah, and he has the biggest grin, and we're like, "Oh, what's up, Laver?" And he goes, "Oh, nothing." And we're like, "Oh no, what's that?" He goes, "Oh, last night was so good." It's just like, "Oh right, was it?" And he goes.
And then
And he was like,
Yeah,
he was
sorry.
boasting all about it. He was boasting how they kissed, how he touched a tit, all this stuff. And it's just like,
and then
well done,
yeah,
Jack.
then
It's,
we started kind of like taking the piss out of it for it, didn't we? Kind
yeah,
of like,
and he,
oh yeah, look at you, he's so
and-
smug and stuff. And then he was just like, no, I actually really regret. Like literally 5 minutes, he was just like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
oh,
No,
gosh,
it was-
I
it
really
was-
regret
after that.
it was
like,
when
he's-
it was when End Dog came down, the host of the party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
And
she-
goes
Disappeared
because
with
she
the rest of the night.
because she was friends with that girl. She was friends with Mary.
Yeah.
So you know, he kind of wanted to play it cool.
We should
Okay.
probably end it off though because
We're getting to the end.
We're
We're getting
right
to
near
the
the
end.
end anyway.
But yeah, so he's like all smug, and she comes down, and he's like, "No, that was horrible. Worst kiss of my life."
Yeah.
No, it's like, Laver, it's the only kiss of your life, mate. Like, calm down.
Apparently that was his second one.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, that's
That's
terrible."
what Mary said.
That is depressing. That is actually like sad.
the
But
first
yeah,
one was
we won't
close.
talk about
I
that.
mean-
We'll
I mean,
just say that
yeah, I
he
mean,
was very
my
happy
ex-
with himself.
my
and he can-
experiences aren't much better, but that is sad. My experiences are for another day, when I get clearance from the people that I can talk about it.
You
You
met
actually
that,
know who they
you met
are.
that person.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, like at the start, it was funny. Or we thought, oh fuck it, we'll just get. It's a night just to get blasted.
Mm.
Kind of regret that I did.
Oh yeah, same. But it was good. Like I think it was good because we made it good. Like we just, like us four, we just piss around. Like
We don't take that kind of shit seriously.
no, we just fuck
We
around.
all enjoyed ourselves.
I feel like it was
Yeah.
more of a quest for like some people. Some people do it as more of a quest to get with someone or something like that. Where we literally just go for this to
Just
piss around.
yeah, just take the pit and stories like this.
There's gonna be some good stories at the start of the year.
Yeah. So like I said, this is pre-recorded before Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed your holidays, whatever you celebrated. We'll have we'll be doing stuff between.
I just remembered something.
Right, okay, never mind. Cut.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was just I was like when we got a lift home from Laver's. Yeah,
It
Laver's
was
dad
so
gave us a lift home. We
awkward.
sat dead silence in the car, didn't speak.
The entire time.
I got to the train station because I was waiting for my dad to pick me up, and then we look at I'm on the phone to him, and like Dylan looks over, and there's like I don't know why Dylan, must have been still drunk or something. Look over, and
Yeah.
there's this bus, and there's this kid wearing his hoodie, like his t-shirt, like over his head. You know how people like put their
Yeah.
t-shirt over their head. And
Yeah.
Dylan like points his finger over, and he's like, "That kid's got no head, guys." And me and Alex
Oh
like,
yeah.
"What?" Me and Alex like, "What?" And we look over, and it's just, and Alex is just his normal response is, "Dumb cunt."
Wait, what did I say?
You're like, "You dumb cunt," whatever you normally say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our party story. I mean, we find it quite funny. I hope you guys do. It's a bit fucked. It is fucked. So yeah, like I said, we pre-recorded this before Christmas, as we'll be away and probably won't have the time to record it.
Yeah.
So hope you, whatever you celebrate, had a good day of whatever you're celebrating. Next week, we don't know what we're going to talk about next week. We're doing stuff between now and then. So, well, to be fair, we're always doing stuff. So,
Yeah.
but we'll find other stories to talk about. I'll just moan. We're pretty good at moaning. Like,
Especially you.
oh my god, don't get me started. Epic. That was a funny joke. That was.
One epic joke.
Yeah.
What an epic game. Man.
So, thanks for listening. We do have a set regime now. We're uploading every Wednesday at midnight. So between Tuesday and Wednesday, that midnight we'll upload onto SoundCloud and YouTube. And then if anything else, we can do it later down the lines. We're thinking about Spotify, iTunes. Depends what happens with the podcast. But there are the two main sites now. So we'll see you next week with another fucked story, probably, or just us complaining about shit. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.